is Papa Shango. And you are listening to Icopod. Beware of Papa Shango. Beware of voodoo. And definitely beware of Icopod.
And we're back with episode 146 of Icopod. I am Bob Conley Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. Fellas, last week we didn't get a conclusion to the tag team title match, so we're going to get a reboot of it tonight.
I'm going to just cut you off there, Bob. For two reasons, basically.
Yeah.
So, number one, you got to speed this shit up because Dallas has got vegan milkshakes to get to.
Right.
I knew it was coming.
Okay, so that's number one. So let's make this speedy. Should do about a 20-minute episode here. We're going to watch it on 1.5 speed.
Yeah.
Well, at least it'd make the action fucking move.
That's true.
And number two, I also happen to agree with Dallas because he says every time we get on, it feels like a month since we watched Raw.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was about to say that. I don't even, when Bob just said that, my heart sunk.
I know.
We didn't see the end of that tag team match.
Dude, it's so true. It's so true that I feel like that match we watched like a month ago. And I don't know if it's just the shows are just that bad where it's like we try to put the trauma away in our back of our mind and like it's not at the forefront anymore or what, but I 100% agree with him in this instance. I think I felt it the strongest.
Well, for me, I think me and Bob have talked about this just in general before. It was like, I feel like, at least for me, I'm consuming so much content that it's just too much. I just can't keep track of everything I watch.
See, I don't know if it is that for me because realistically, I mean, I even used to like watch shit for leisure and stuff, but I've kind of put off WCCW. I haven't really been watching much at all other than the podcast stuff. And maybe it's because we have been ramping up the bonus episode stuff and
That's
that
fair.
sort of thing, you know, but I don't even think it's that for me. I don't know what it is, but I definitely feel what you feel.
Well, I feel like none of this stuff stands out because it's not memorable. And it's not memorable in the sense of good or especially bad. It's just really, really mediocre average wrestling.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's not like if it was really bad, we'd at least remember it. But yeah it's very mediocre, very average, and very 1995. Really, I mean.
And I think that's just it. And it's more or less everything just blends together. So you could tell me that last week was from a month ago and I'd believe you. It's because it's all very similar, middle of the road, just like Bob said. So I think that's a good point to make as well. It feels that way most likely because it's all kind of the same flatline pulse.
Yeah.
You know.
No, for sure. Also on this week's episode that was promoted is WWF World Champion Diesel will be wrestling Sir Mo.
Oh, good. We're going to see a jackknife tonight, boys.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's a good thought. He's not going to win with a big boot, bounce it off the ropes. So
Hopefully not. Hopefully you can hit the jackknife and call it a day.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah. We are 2 episodes away from SummerSlam 1995. So that should be fun. The second, biggest pay-per-view arguably of the year, aside from WrestleMania. Sometimes SummerSlam's better than WrestleMania.
I was just going to say, I think historically I've liked SummerSlam more than WrestleMania, so.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. So, just 2 more episodes. We'll have, Uncensored will probably have been released by this point when you're hearing this. Actually, for sure. It's been out probably for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think Uncensored will for sure. I think it's the next one
Slamboree
is a to be determined, at least as of recording. I don't think we've discussed when that will release.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But by the time you're listening to this, if you haven't already, check out some bonus episodes. Uncensored, 1995 would have been published likely November or something here. Let me check it out real quick. Go to my calendar. November 12th. So head into our archive to find that one. And then maybe even Slamboree 95 will have been released as well, because I just want to kind of edit those and get them out there for consumption. We still have to talk about what we're going to do for the Monday Night Wars. If I had to guess, we're probably just going to do live watches for Raw, but still discuss Nitros in a short form, not like how we used to do Raws where, you know, we do play-by-play, more so like, oh, hey, this guy beat this guy after this, thoughts, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think
anything notable.
Yeah, I think the three of us still should try to set some time aside and really get a solid plan. But I think realistically, Bob, you're probably right about that.
Yeah.
Well, and just to throw my 2 cents in, here's the thing. I would love the switch of scenery. I would be 100% down to switch over to WCW, except I have an OCD problem. And the fact that we have sat down for the last 3 years, banging out Raw after Raw, garbage or not, clip show or not, you know, preempted or not, banging these Raws out, I think it would drive me absolutely nuts to just completely switch over and make notes of Raw. And like, this is what happened on Raw.
Well, just think, you could watch Raw for fun on the side.
Well, see, I wouldn't do that. That's the problem. So I don't know. I kind of agree with it, but at the same time, there's definitely merit in WCW. I don't know. Maybe like Dallas said, we do need to sit down and talk about it, but I would say Bob's probably pretty close on what we're thinking.
So,
otherwise, I don't know, unless we do the back and forth channel switching gimmick of this week's Raw, this week's Nitro. I don't know.
Well, one of the things I had thought of, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, if Austin, you're so dedicated to the WWF side, you know, we do the podcast, and then, you know, I guess Dallas could be the floater between the two, but you know, you're watching Raw, I'm watching Nitro, and then whichever one Dallas wants to do.
Yeah, but wouldn't that add almost another night of recording in your lineup?
No, because it'd be like
the same show.
Like a simulcast, yeah. So like you're watching, so whatever's going on Raw, you could be like, oh, it's Skip against Fatu is opening up, and I'll be like, oh, well, over here on Nitro, it's Ric Flair against Macho Man Randy Savage.
I gotcha. So literally on air while we record, we're both watching different shows.
Right.
Gotcha.
Now they wouldn't probably have the same.
That's
runtime.
Actually kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, and what I was thinking is, you know, Nitro goes to 2 hours, right?
Right.
In May of '96. So let's say you're watching Raw, you could jump ship onto Nitro,
right,
for that second, if we were to get that far or whatever.
Right.
I think we'd have to do a little test run if we were to try that, because I'm interested to see how it could work.
I just don't know. I think the only thing I'm worried about that is how it plays back listening wise. You know, are people going to get lost in the shuffle? I
agree.
Yeah.
But it definitely is a cool idea, and I didn't realize that that's kind of what you were talking about when you said like a simulcast sort of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it would be funny if it was a role reverse. If I was watching Raw and you were watching Nitro, I have to sit through a Man Mountain Rock squash match, and then you have Brian Pillman against Eddie Guerrero. And I think, are you fucking kidding me? That guy's doing a hurricane to the floor, and I have a Nerf hold for 12 minutes. That's great.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. We'll definitely talk about it, and even if people listening have ideas, or let us know what you want to hear, because I guess that's the most important. Yeah, it's got to be fun for us, but it's got to be fun for you guys to hear about too. So, I would be very interested to either hear from people in comments, or even if we put a poll up or something. I would be definitely interested in what people think and what they want to hear.
Yeah. For sure, and we'll figure it out. But I know we are definitely watching the first Nitro, so that could maybe sway us in a different direction anyway because
Sure.
there is no Raw for a couple weeks after SummerSlam, and the first Monday night show would be Nitro on the 4th, September 4th. So,
Right.
but we're still a couple episodes away from that. So let's get into some Observer notes, house show notes, and whatever happened on syndication before we get into the August 7th edition of Raw. There's not a lot of Observer notes, but there's a few different house show things going on. The first bit of news is Bam Bam Bigelow suffered a knee injury over the past week and was replaced by Razor Ramon or Savio Vega in matches with Mabel on the B shows. As of, I guess there's like a protocol that whenever a babyface is switched out, that the replacement goes over. So Mabel lost those matches by disqualification or countout, which wouldn't hurt Mabel all that much, as he is in line for a world title match at SummerSlam against Diesel. Jeff Jarrett, the former Intercontinental Champion and lip syncer, is still gone from the company, and he's not close to returning, apparently. And I don't know if this is Meltzer being funny or if this is a legitimate reason. I'm going to assume it's Meltzer being funny, so it's maybe a funny line. Jarrett is upset about being booked as a fake singer in a fake wrestling company because Jarrett didn't want his career to be similar to Milli Vanilli.
I think that's a stretch, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine Jeff Jarrett being like, I can't be seen as a fake singer in professional wrestling. I might be taken a bit seriously.
Well, I was just going to say, nobody's really like, there's no real record deals on the table.
No.
Maybe WWE puts a track out with like his song, but he's still not even the one singing it, so it doesn't even really relate to him.
Yeah.
He's more or less the one promoting it. Yeah, that seems silly to me, and I think
Dale, if you're trying to sing, I think your microphone's muted.
Yeah, it was muted, and
go.
I was gonna say we don't know that that's not him singing.
I don't know. Well, regardless, either way, I think it's showing Jeff Jarrett's true colors a little bit, and I don't like it because I've never experienced that from Jeff Jarrett before. I don't have enough Jeff Jarrett under my belt, but it makes me see him in a different light, to be honest with you.
No, I mean, I think he's done it a few times in his career, really, in hindsight.
Yeah, I don't like
anytime
that.
he doesn't get something like his way, he just leaves.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
well, and it doesn't help that your dad like always lets you do what you want.
You're right. Yeah,
So,
when your father's the booker of the promotion where you've had your greatest success, you're probably not accustomed to not getting success.
yeah.
So,
mhm.
last week's Raw, which of course featured the tag match that we didn't get a conclusion to on July 31st, got a 3.4 rating. So we're kind of going back to the mid threes. And the last bit of news here is the September 11th Raw. There was a rumor that there was going to be a Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels match, but that is not going to be happening.
Of course not.
So that would also, so September 11th, mind you, would be the first time Raw and Nitro would be head to head. So that might have been why there was maybe a rumor of that happening.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And now, Bob, out of curiosity, I don't think we've mentioned it, but have you noticed anything like about in the Observer when they started rambling about, oh, hey, Nitro is starting in a month? Like, has that been brought up yet?
In the Observer that I got those notes from, it was just confirmed that it was at the Mall of America.
Okay. So the talks been happening. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say probably for like the last month or two, around probably June, that there was talk of a Monday show.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm just curious as far as if there was that rumor for that Bret Shawn match, was the WWF like, oh, we know this is about to happen?
They're definitely aware.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Now, I guess originally Nitro was supposed to be a 3-hour taping. The first 2 hours would be for WCW Saturday Night, and the last hour would be for Nitro, like the Nitro program. But that does not end up happening.
Well, and from my understanding too, I think you've even heard Vince like say it on, interviews and stuff. But like the signing of Hogan and Savage and all that stuff, like that was a big deal. But at the same time, I think Vince says that he didn't take them seriously. Because again, they didn't have prime time. We're talking about a Saturday night sort of deal. As soon as it's announced and happens, that now they're in prime time on a Monday night, wrestling night, that's when I think, he's even said it, that they took it seriously. So for us to sit here and be like, oh, well, WCW's doing this and now they have Hogan, and it's like, yeah, but I can see what he means by, it's still WCW though. So it's not really a big deal. But the fact that them switching over to Mondays, I'm really hoping that it kind of transforms Monday Night Raw pretty quickly. Like the first couple of shows, whatever, but then they realize, hey, we got to put our foot on the gas because these guys are going 150 miles an hour.
I want to say that enhancement matches for Raw still they continue on for a surprisingly long time.
I believe it.
Probably, I would say, what, early, mid 96?
Yeah. But even like sporadically after that, it's still, there'll still be random enhancement matches.
Yeah, and that's from my memory too. I feel like I do remember that. But at the same time, I do think what matters is going to be shined on more. And that's what we've been waiting for the last, 2 years.
Yeah.
So I have hope that is coming, which is nice.
Yeah, and I want to say we're probably maybe 2 or 3 months away from another influx of talent that would be known for many
November.
Years. Yeah, roughly.
Yeah,
November for sure. There's I know 3 guys off the top of my head.
Yeah,
that really kind of make an impact. So
yeah.
Let's go to some house show notes, or I guess maybe big events from other companies as well. WWF had a show in Poughkeepsie, New York, Mid-Hudson Civic Center, August 2nd, 1995. This is definitely a B show if I've ever seen one. Savio Vega defeated Hakushi. The Smoking Guns defeated Jacob and Eli Blue. Hunter Hearst Helmsley defeated Mike Bell, who was a substitute for Razor Ramon. Jean-Pierre Lafitte defeated Duke Drosy. Skip defeated Aldo Montoya. Bob Backlund defeated Man Mountain Rock. And in your main event, Razor Ramon substituted for Bam Bam Bigelow to defeat King Mabel by disqualification.
I don't know. There was some stuff on there that might be pretty good little matchups.
I feel like I didn't hate that as much as I probably should have, but
yeah, I agree.
The more you kept talking, though, the more I hated it.
From my experience of watching various fan cams around this era, Vega Hakushi is probably okay.
That's what I thought.
Lafitte and Drosy could be decent, shockingly.
Yep.
And then probably the best match on the show is Skip against Aldo Montoya.
That's what I thought too. That's why I was kind of drawn in, because even the undercard stuff wasn't fucking steaming hot garbage this time around.
It could have been a lot worse, I think.
Yeah. So I think I might go to that show.
I'm not going to that show, and I can't believe you just said you would go.
I don't know if I'd go, but it's interested me a little bit.
Would you go nosebleed?
No.
Well, with you guys.
If you didn't know the substitutions, which you wouldn't, would you go nosebleed?
So if I didn't know the substitutions, I'd get a Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Razor Ramon, and then a Bigelow Mabel main event.
Bigelow Mabel main event. That's rough as fuck.
If I didn't know the substitutions and I thought it was Bigelow and Mabel, I would not go. If it was Razor King Mabel advertised, I might be more inclined to get nosebleeds.
I'm getting nosebleeds still.
I don't think I can justify it because just the thought, there's really one match on here that is really making it hard for me to even think about going. And it's Bob Backlund against Man Mountain Rock.
Oh, well, absolutely. But, dude, that's your cool down before the main event. You go get food. You go get your merch. It's a perfect excuse.
I don't know, man. I don't know. If Dallas were to text me and be like, hey, Bob, you want to go for that 4.5 hour car ride to Poughkeepsie, New York? I'd be like, no.
Well, when you say it like that, now if that was downtown and it's like a 10-minute drive away, $15, well, okay, I'll go.
See, I don't think I can do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have better ways to spend 2 hours and watch that show.
I know. I can think of so many ways.
Yeah. Here's a gem. Smoky Mountain Wrestling had arguably the biggest show in the company's history, and it was the Super Bowl of Wrestling in Knoxville, Tennessee, at the Civic Coliseum, August 4th, 1995. And this is quite a loaded show. There's a wide range of talent, so bear with me on this. Brian Armstrong defeated D'Lo Brown. The Headbangers defeated Flash Flanagan and Chris Michaels. USWA Tag Team Champions PG-13 defeated Jackie Fulton and Curtis Thompson. The Punisher defeated Bob Armstrong. Al Snow defeated the Midwest Territorial Champion Marty Jannetty. NWA World Champion Dan Severn defeated Bobby Blaze. Terry Gordy and Tommy Rich defeated Boo Bradley and the Mongolian Stomper. Brad Armstrong pinned USWA Heavyweight Champion Billy Jack Haynes to win the title. The Undertaker pinned Unabomb. Tom Pritchard and Jimmy Del Rey, also known as the Heavenly Bodies, defeated the Smoky Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Dirty White Boy and Tracy Smothers. And in your main event, WWF Intercontinental Champion Shawn Michaels pinned Buddy Landau.
That's not bad. I'd go.
Why does the main event jump out to me? Is there something significant about that match? Is it like surprisingly good or something?
Yeah, I think I haven't seen it. Or I don't know if I've seen it in full. I think I've seen clips of it on Smoky Mountain TV. I have this event on I think on my computer actually, or in on DVD. But I think it's like one of Buddy's like last final great matches, which isn't a surprise because it's Shawn Michaels. But there's also a memorable promo by Buddy Landau, which kind of effectively turned him babyface because he talks about his drug issues and stuff like that. So there might be some greater emotion to it.
Yeah, there's something there because I recognize that match.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, Unabomb would be Dr. Isaac Yankum, also known as Kane. Yeah. That'd be one of their first encounters. I think Al Snow and Marty Jannetty's match gets a lot of praise. It goes nearly a half hour, 28 minutes and 35 seconds.
That's pretty crazy.
Wow.
I know. And like the Heavenly Bodies against Dirty White Boy and Tracy Smothers gets, I think, a lot of praise as well. This is a show I've wanted to watch for a long time. I was just going
to say, it's too bad that we're so backed up on WCW stuff because I'd be absolutely down for a palate cleanser for some Smoky Mountain Wrestling. As like a bonus episode.
Yeah, I would too, but I think this show is literally 3.5 hours long.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that one.
Yeah, that would be a tough one to sit through for on a podcast because even if I were to review that, it would probably take me 4 or 5 sits.
Right.
To do that, just because of how long it is.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's what I do with IWA Mid-South shows when it's like 4.5 hours. It's like, okay, that'll be up in about 3.5 weeks because I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Philadelphia, ECW Arena, WrestlePalooza. By the way, I'd go to that Super Bowl of wrestling.
Yeah, I would go.
I'd probably get front row for that, honestly.
I wouldn't get front row for that.
I would. It's a stacked show for Southern wrestling.
It's stacked. It's loaded.
Loaded.
They got
AEW.
You got 27 matches. It's stacked.
That's right. All right, Philadelphia, PA, ECW Arena, August 5th. It's a sellout, 1,150 fans, and this is ECW's WrestlePalooza 95. Originally, ECW World Champion the Sandman was to wrestle Marty Jannetty, but that did not take place. I don't even think Jannetty was on the show because, well, he was with the Super Bowl of wrestling. Yeah. Makes sense.
He took the bigger payday, brother.
Yeah. JT Smith pinned Hack Myers. Val Pachuco defeated Tony Stenson. Big Dick Dudley, and the ECW Tag Team Champions Raven and Stevie Richards defeated Tommy Dreamer, Cactus Jack, who was a substitute for Luna Vachon, and the Pitbulls. Dean Malenko, Too Cool Scorpio, and Cactus Jack, who was a substitute for Chris Benoit, defeated ECW Television Champion Eddie Guerrero and the Steiner Brothers.
Oh.
Mikey Whipwreck pinned ECW World Champion the Sandman in a non-title Singapore Cane match. And in the main event, New Jack and Mustafa, also known as the Gangstas, defeated Public Enemy in a stretcher match.
Yeah, I'm going to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'd go to that one.
Because you know what? The stretcher ain't a gimmick, buddy. Somebody's really going into the fucking
someone's getting sliced up real good.
Yeah. No, I'm going to that.
I just want to point out right now that this should show everybody listening to this our tastes in wrestling. Because Austin's like, yeah, I'll go to Nosebleed's Poughkeepsie show, but I ain't going to get good seats to the Super Bowl of Wrestling, which is a stacked show. And then for WrestlePalooza, just because there's a stretcher match where New Jack is probably going to kill somebody, dude, I'm definitely going to that show.
Well, and not only that, but even some of the mixtures with fucking Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, you got Cactus Jack on the show. Mikey Whipwreck Sandman is classic shit, you know? So there's like a lot of people.
Raven.
Yeah, Raven, Tommy, you know? So yeah, I'm definitely going to that.
I'm going to go to it as well, but I just think it's funny that you're like, I mean, I would tell, Razor, Mabel, sure, nosebleeds. But then, Heavenly Bodies against Dirty White Boy and Tracy. Nah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Dallas is like, no, I'm not going to. I don't think so. Like,
I said I'd go to that.
Believable.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm tainted. I go for the names. And if I don't.
Yes, you do.
And, I don't know enough about Smoky Mountain randos. Like Dirty White Boy, like, no. What the fuck? No.
Yeah, I understand that. I think when you compare all these cards together and it's like, okay, do I want to see Razor and Mabel or do I want to see some people get fucked up? Well, I want to go see people get fucked up.
But here's the thing.
That show.
Do I have the balls to go to an ECW show in 1995? I don't know. I ain't taking my wallet in. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That's true. Well, you better not bring anything with you because we've been to many shows where shit just gets stepped on and like who knows, it goes into 3 rows back, so you can't bring shit with you.
No, I'm getting
it's
Uber.
just you.
Yeah, Uber's dropping me off, and I'm literally just having shorts and a t-shirt, nothing in my pockets, and just a ticket. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to one of our staples here now is USWA, August 7th. 1995, Memphis, Tennessee, Mid-South Coliseum, and they get a pretty good gate here. 3,000 fans for a whopping $17,000. There is 9 matches on the card. So here's the rundown for this. Stephen Dunn defeated Gorgeous George III. Brian Lee defeated Axel Rotten. Bill Dundee defeated Pat Tanaka. Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert defeated Tracy Smothers and Robert Gibson. Billy Jack Haynes defeated Brad Armstrong to regain the USWA championship. Frank Morrell and Randy Hales defeated Jim Cornette and Mark Curtis. The Heavenly Bodies, Tom Pritchard and Jimmy Del Rey, defeated PG-13 to win the USWA Tag Team Championships. USWA Unified World Champion Jerry Lawler defeated Buddy Landell to retain the title. And in your main event, Jerry Lawler, Bill Dundee, PG-13, Tommy Rich, Doug Gilbert, and Billy Jack Haynes defeated Tracy Smothers, Robert Gibson, Gorgeous George III, Buddy Landell, Pat Tanaka, and the Heavenly Bodies in a Rage in a Cage match.
I think this is gonna blow your mind, but I'm getting front row for this show.
I think I'd be there with you.
It's pretty strong for a USWA card.
Yeah.
If I have to hear about Gorgeous George III one more time, though, I'm probably gonna fucking throw up.
I don't know why, but something about I just want to watch one of his matches and then just realize how bad I hate it, and then just get over it because every time you say it, I'm like, oh,
I hate it.
I was like, oh, I got to check him out.
I hate it. But no, I think I'm going to the front row for this show. I mean, a Rage in the Cage match with fucking 25 guys in it. Okay.
Well, you got me with the Rage in the Cage. I'll give you that one.
But there's some solid matches throughout.
Yeah, I think that the Rage in the Cage is the blow-off to the Smoky Mountain Wrestling USWA feud.
Oh.
Because there was a cross-promotional deal going on.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So that should be the conclusion for that. But if you want to watch Gorgeous George III, you can go on the WWE Network and find the Maestro, or the Maestro.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
He had
That's who it is?
Yeah, he had a very short run. Or if you want to go on YouTube and just type in The Stro, I'm sure he still is actively wrestling. So have fun with that.
Oh, my God.
Syndication notes. There was only one match. And I really wish it was on Raw, but oh well. August 5th, Superstars WWF Intercontinental Champion Shawn Michaels defeated Skip.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a skip to me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Skip has seen sunnier days.
I was gonna say, was it for Sunny?
Sunny on a pole match.
Yeah, it probably was, and that's why Shawn won.
Maybe they tag teamed her.
Wait. Sunny on your pole match.
A
Classic.
Wait, I think instead of watching Raw, I'm gonna watch this Rob Van Dam versus Gorgeous George III on All Star Wrestling for 20 minutes.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
I might watch that instead.
Jesus Christ.
All right, here we go. August 7th, 1995 edition of Raw. The runtime for this is 46 minutes and 16 seconds. Here's a brief description. Before defending his title against King Mabel at SummerSlam, WWF Champion Diesel battles Sir Mo. Razor Ramon and Savio Vega look to finish what they started a week earlier as they once again challenge Owen Hart and Yokozuna for the Tag Team Championships. Plus, Fatu, and more in action.
Fantastic.
I don't know what Dallas sent us for an image.
He doesn't even look like Gorgeous George.
I don't know if is that actually
that's him. That's definitely him.
It looks like he's wearing a Halloween costume.
Well, he's definitely fake Gorgeous George. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
That's terrible.
All right. Well, are you guys on the WWE Network?
Nope.
Wow. Okay. Thanks.
Just kidding.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude. Let's do this. I want to see Mo and Diesel.
Ready.
Let's
Mo.
go.
Give me some Mo.
I can't wait for them to have words with each other, like the first little Jump 2 video says. Diesel and Sir Mo exchange words. Let's go.
Yeah, great.
3, 2, 1, play.
I'm gonna count from 5, and then we'll get this going. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Yes, the World Wrestling Federation for over 50 years, giving you a lot of bullshit for at least a few.
Probably
Actually,
49 years.
Mine starts off buffering, so that's great.
Well, here we go. Flashback to last week of this tag team match that we have to suffer through.
Ayo.
I hope it literally picks up in the middle of the match because they just kept the tape rolling and then pretended to start it over.
Ayo.
Ayo, dude. Ayo.
Suck on that.
All right, what's your guys' time at?
I am at 49, 50, 51 seconds, 52,
Same. Yep.
53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, an hour. I mean a minute.
I'm looking at big
hour.
I'm looking at Big Cool Daddy and Mo here getting hyped the fuck up.
Okay.
Dallas, let me know when you get. Dallas, let me know when you get to.
Okay, we'll do. As Mo is talking, well, I'm gonna fight you, WWF Champion Diesel, Big Cool Daddy.
Fool. Big Daddy
24,
fool.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Cool. Yo, Mo.
Oh my God.
Why? Look at his eyes. They're bugging out of his head.
Kevin Nash is such a cornball.
Yeah.
When he's not being Kevin Nash, it's so obvious.
Well, yeah, it's like, I feel like when he tweets at people on Twitter, that's the eyes he's making at his phone. He's like, "Oh, you wanna go right now, you little troll?"
He's doing the Big Daddy cool eyes.
Yeah, like the big, like in the face, like
for
he's
sure.
acting like the fools.
For sure.
Okay, here comes Razor and Savio. We're gonna pretend that this match didn't just happen in front of this live crowd.
I don't blame Razor for leaving. Honestly, I don't.
I don't either.
I would have too. I don't think I would have left if I was Kevin Nash. But
that's a good point. But you know what? If Diesel wasn't getting over, or seemingly not getting over, and they're forcing him, I feel like he's got to kind of feel like crap too. You know, I feel like he's got to feel like a lost cause. So he probably wanted to do something else plus the money. I mean.
Well, and we're still talking, over 6 months away. So I can only imagine how Diesel nosedives in the next 6 months. So,
well, I was going to say around the time that he leaves, he's a heel, but he's like the cool heel, that's what he was in like 94.
And that's what gets over. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if I would have left too, because For what?
Okay.
WCW. He doesn't become a major singles guy until late 98.
When he's booking.
Yeah, he's a tag guy with
Well,
Razor.
so what since we're talking about obviously the people jumping ship here, thinking ahead, and we'll mention this again once we get there, but I totally understand why Lex Luger left.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, dude. I would have quit my first 6 months. I'd have said, you know what, dude? I know I signed a 3-year deal or whatever it was. I'm out of here.
I really, really get it. Like, it makes too much sense.
Yeah.
To see how he's, even just my time with you guys, it's been downhill. And it was bad when it started with him. So,
Well, and here's the thing. Like, I've never been a Lex Luger guy. I don't care for him at all. But I genuinely feel bad for him. Like, that's how bad it is.
yeah.
Well, you know, Bischoff has gone on record saying he offered him $100,000, thinking he wouldn't take it. So Luger accepting that just shows you how desperate he was to get out of there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I don't know. I'm interested to see what he does early on in WCW. So I think that's going to be fun to see how much differently he's booked, and does it really make a difference?
Well, really, when I think of Lex Luger, he's a WCW guy.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yep, I agree with that.
He's probably WWF World Champion within 3 months.
I would not be surprised.
That's usually how it works.
Here we go. We're getting a regular lockup between Yokozuna and Razor Ramon. So that's just great.
Yeah, we just fought 20 minutes ago, but here we are.
I was just going to say, you can tell by their backs that they had just wrestled and they came back out to do another match.
Yeah, and you can tell by the hairs too. Like Razor's hair still soaked or re-soaked, and like you can tell Yokozuna's just freshly redid his.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you they put like a little filler match in between them just to kind of give them a little break and like give a little bonus time, so then the crowd could get excited again once they came back out.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious here.
Here comes Savio, the uncrowned Intercontinental Champion. Rematch from King of the Ring right here.
Jim Cornette might have changed his suit too. I can't remember exactly what he was wearing, but I think he changed. So give him credit there.
He might have.
I like that Savio went under the wrong way on the fucking arm wrench there.
Did you see that Savio is returning at Survivor Series?
What?
Yeah, he's returning at Survivor Series for The Undertaker's final farewell.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm looking that up right now.
Yeah, he is.
WWE posted it?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, what? Good, because we're over with Savio, so he better give us a shout out on air.
Yeah. He better come out in an IcoPod t-shirt.
Yeah. The only one we've ever sold.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually think that this is the last time we're ever going to see The Undertaker?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Just making sure.
He's already retired 3 times.
Has he?
I think so. When you leave your boots in the ring, that's usually an indicator that you're retiring.
I don't know. Well, see, he never said it, though, so I'll give him credit there.
No.
He's not Terry Funk, who actually...
Yeah, that's true.
What's with everybody's arm drags lately in this match? Nobody knows which way to go.
It's arm drags, and it seems like they're having difficulty with basic hammer locks.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. They're overtired.
Yeah.
Poor Owen, man. What the hell? I would have left for WCW if I was him, too. Fuck it.
He's had a fall, too. I mean, end of 94, he's in the world title scene, and now he's in a makeshift tag team.
Right.
Ooh.
hold on, I've got to pop up. So it looks like IWA Puerto Rico announced that Savio Vega would be heading to Survivor Series or attending. Quang, or Savio Vega, will be back in WWE, this time to be present during the retirement of his great friend and brother, The Undertaker.
Perfect.
So that's what and then it goes on a little bit. That's what IWA has...
He probably bought a ticket to go to the show.
Oh, my God.
And they're like, hey.
Yokozuna was just announced as being 641 pounds. There he is, Savio Vega.
So he's up 141 pounds since the first episode of Raw.
That's right.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's not great. That's certainly not healthy.
That was the one. Remember, dude, really early on, that was like one of our gimmicks. It's like, let's see how much they'll
Yeah.
inflate Yokozuna's weight.
Owen with the DDT, but can't get the 3 count. Yeah, well, the first increase I think was at King of the Ring '93, right?
Yeah, and it wasn't a bit. It was what, maybe 50 pounds.
I think it was 50. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like a small jump. Like, okay, maybe. But I knew they were going to do that from the beginning. I knew that they were going to inflate the weight, like, over the course of time.
Yeah. Owen just got a near fall with a neck breaker, and now he's got the classic sleeper hold on Razor Ramon. As the fans start rallying behind Razor, and he's going to elbow free after a couple of strikes. Insecurity by Owen.
Owen's got a little muffin going, it looks like.
Well, he's eating all that rice with Yokozuna, so I don't blame him, really.
Got a bad influence.
Right.
Oh, here comes Yoko to help him out. Double headbutt.
Double headbutt as Dave is keeping Savio.
The nerve hold. Now we're going to go to commercial here. Is he still going to have the nerve hold on?
Oh.
No, he doesn't. Wow, okay.
Do you think they had to have Yokozuna sit in the middle of the plane? Other one side, it would have crashed.
Oh, my God.
You think he had to sit in the aisle?
I bet you they didn't even put him on the plane.
No, there's no way.
Well, just think about Yokozuna and see, okay? So when me and Bob got on a plane to fly down to Florida, Bob's knees were in his chest, essentially. So we did not get the emergency exit seats. Now, I know Yokozuna, he's dealing with a different problem, but I could only imagine they'd have to put him at the emergency exit seat, but he's not going to be able to help any other passengers. They're going to be like, "Sir, if the plane goes down, are you willing to help out?" And he'll be like, "Oh yeah." And
well,
then they'll be like, "But you can't."
No, he could though. He could be their raft.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he could.
Just be like, Yoko, lay on your back. We're good. He could be the door for Rose and Jack on the Titanic.
Oh, the door.
Yeah.
With that thing shoved up his ass too.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that thing can't really shove up his ass, so that means he probably can't get toilet paper up there either. Meaning he's got shit in his pants right now, and that's
I'm sure of it.
Somebody said on a podcast before that maybe it was Jim Cornette or somebody, Fuji, had to like help him bathe.
I'm sure of it.
Somebody did. Whoever rode with Yokozuna had to like help him bathe.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. There's no way his arms could go behind him.
Absolutely not. And you can't even get in a bathtub, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
so he sponge bathes for sure.
Right. Absolutely.
Or like the gym, like in the arena. Or he could do that probably.
Sure. Yeah.
So imagine Fuji soaping up Yokozuna right now.
Somebody, I want to almost guarantee that I've heard that before, that somebody was helping Yokozuna like get clean.
Well, to go back to your guys' thing about the planes, I bet you that if Yokozuna was on, in a truck or something, that those trucks would never collide on the bridge on the Parkway.
No, they'd be weighed down enough to where
it would be just that couple inches down you need to get it under.
That's right.
I'm willing to bet Yokozuna did not do a lot of plane travel.
I don't think so.
I doubt you even had to back in this time, though, because they were, between the house shows, you're going, like, literally town to town. I bet they weren't flying a lot.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too. And even overseas, like, when they would do overseas tours, I feel like Yokozuna's rarely ever on those cards.
Well, and, if he was on the cargo ship, so it just took a little while.
Had to ship him in and pay freight.
I think he, in, like, 94, I think he made a trip to Germany, but not really much outside of that.
That USS Intrepid thing? Yeah, that's
yeah.
That's his tour bus.
Freight on his ass.
That's his tour bus. Vince still has the boat to this day to bring around Yokozuna's ashes.
Where is the USS Intrepid? Is it still in New York City?
I have no idea.
That'd be cool to visit it.
Here, let's do a Google.
I bet you it's not. It's probably something.
Owen just slammed Razor, and then he hit a diving headbutt like he's Dynamite Kid. But Razor powers out at 2.
I think it is, yeah.
We're at 13 minutes and 10 seconds into this Monday Night Raw.
Oh, it's still in New York?
Well, there's the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum complex in New York, and I'm assuming, yeah, it must be.
The actual ship? I wonder if you can still even go on it. Probably not.
Well, because here's the aircraft carrier Intrepid, right? That's got to be it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
That's
there it
what
is.
That's what it is, an aircraft carrier. Oh, we got to do that sometime. We got to go there.
That'd be cool.
Not for the reason that it's there, but because
No.
Lex slammed Yoko there.
I'm trying to
somebody asked us like, what's so meaningful about this for you guys? And we would be like, Lex Luger slammed Yokozuna here.
Or like, they're like, what brings you to the Intrepid? And it was like, listen, in 1993, something major happened here, and they're like, a new exhibit. I'm like, no, get your fucking facts straight, or I'm kicking you off the ship.
No, you know what? We would probably walk on there with wrestling shirts on, and then the people at the front desk or whatever would be like, Luger, Yoko? Be like, yeah. He'd be like, okay, right this way.
Yeah, they'd be like,
oh, shit.
Those guys.
It's every day.
Oh, see, on board with safety. I'm trying to figure out if you can actually get onto it.
Maybe the museum is on the ship.
It very well could be, to
It
be
could.
honest with you.
I bet you they have like like flyers maybe and banners from that show. I guarantee you they do. There's going to be
maybe.
at least some mention of it.
Yeah, like a special event.
Yeah. I don't know. Back in the ring here, we got a double down. Razor crawls over to Owen to get a near fall here. It's been pretty back and forth. No real clear-cut winners here.
Yeah, this match is on fire. Look at this. Look at this, how fast he's going. Holy shit.
Another
Colliding
double down.
heads.
Yeah. If you're booking, why don't you just have Razor and Savio beat the tag champs right now?
I easily would, I think.
Because it just makes too much sense.
Right.
What tag team realistically would defeat Yoko and Owen?
Blue Brothers.
No.
Well, the ones that should aren't even like a team anymore. Through fucking Bob Holly and 1-2-3 Kid, they should be the tag team champions.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, but see, that's so long ago at this point. Like, I don't know if I would buy it anymore. Like, they would have had to been a team this whole time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what it should be.
Savio cleaning house here, spinning heel kick on Yoko, and then a savant kick on Owen. Looking pretty good here.
Well, because you're not going to give it to the Guns. They haven't done shit.
No, they're not strong enough to justify at this point.
No. If it were me, yeah. 1-2-3 Kid and Bob Holly would have been the champs.
Oh.
For some reason, Razor pulled out Owen and not Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yoko coming off the ropes after a Samoan drop. He just leg dropped Savio.
Razor's right there, though. What is he doing? Are you for real?
He didn't get there in time to break up the cover, so Yoko just pinned Savio clean.
He ran around the other side of the ring.
Yeah.
To make it so he was slower.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That was stupid as fuck.
Well, this is moronic. Why would you originally pull down Owen? Wouldn't you want to trip the bigger guy?
Who's like controlling the match?
And could kill your friend?
I hate that Razor was up standing at the edge of the apron and then went around to the other side to crawl in and make it look like he was too late.
That was bad.
I hate
that. Bad finish. I thought that was a decent match though.
No, it wasn't bad.
And I'm really enjoying Savio Vega. I hated him as Quang, but as Savio, he's doing very well.
Oh yeah.
The report
time
card.
For the report card.
Can we just get an in-ring debut? I'm sick of this bullshit.
No.
I like that fake nail grind.
I feel bad for whoever married that motherfucker. Jeez.
Teamwork.
His handwork is terrible.
We just seen on Raw some teamwork.
Why is he? I don't like how he's talking so slowly and like emphasizing every word.
I like that he's looking like it, like the other. He's just like into space.
Well, he's talking as if there's students in front of him,
but like right in front of him on the floor. Like he's like
Yeah, I think Joe Sweet ripped his gimmick off of this guy.
I'm starting to think. Screech, could you text me and Austin when you listen to this episode and tell us if you agree?
I don't know if Screech is actually watching. I think he's just listening.
Okay, well, Screech, go ahead and watch the August 7th, 1995 edition of Raw and tell me that ain't Joe Sweet.
I just don't like that it's Shane Douglas, but he's got to do bullshit.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
Could you imagine if Shane Douglas came out one night and was just like, cut the fucking music?
Ripped off the cardigan.
Francine's out there with her tits hanging out.
Yeah.
T. Spelled tits. 2 T's, yes.
Tit tease.
T stands
What is
for
this,
what?
Hangman?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible twos? Oh, fuck, it is. Oh, wait.
Twosome. What if he had spelled that wrong?
Okay.
Is
Class
this-
dismiss. Okay. Yeah, this fucking gimmick sucks.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
but
gimmicks that
gimmick
suck,
that's-
here's Dr. Isaac Yankum's disgusting teeth.
Literally.
So look at Sir Mo. Looks like
It
a kid
looks
on
like
the
they cut and
playground.
copied that paper on his face. Like somebody else's face. They just put it on his body.
There's Diesel high-fiving Shawn Michaels in the hallway for literally 2 seconds for just why not?
Go get him, buddy. Go get Sir Mo.
Oh, I hate those X-ray things.
Yeah, they make you bite down on that shit.
Yeah, it cuts your gums out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him using like the lead vest to cover his face when he x-rays.
Yeah.
And it shows his skeleton.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Wait, he's not even got the camera hooked up to anything.
No.
Dude, yeah, he's taking x-rays.
Yeah, but you got to aim it up to the little thing to.
Yeah, he's not doing it right at all.
Smile. Hey, good thing he's COVID prepared.
He's using it as a Polaroid.
Jesus.
Do you think that's just like the bullshit 50 cents things that you can just
100%.
Oh,
sucks.
shit. Say no
Make
to
a
drugs.
difference. Fatu coming out.
I'm pissed.
You can be just like me.
Make
Stay
a
positive.
different think positive.
That's right.
Be smart. Oh,
Here's
Tony DeVito. Oh, he looks like a monster, dude. Holy
Speaking
shit.
of Tony DeVito, so the other day I was doing a magazine recap, and Tony DeVito fucking wrote into the Pro Wrestling Illustrated like mailbag section and was like, I should be in the top 500. I'm going to show you why. and they printed it.
Oh my god.
That's pretty funny.
It's like, give me a break, man.
Fatu's attire looks like a kid just like scribbled on a piece of paper, and he was like, "Yep, make it."
I don't like his hat being all puffed up.
Yeah.
On top.
The ball sack stocking cap on his
Yeah,
head.
that's horrible.
Yeah, if he's got that's like he's kind of got the Iron Sheik look. Austin knows what I'm talking about with the when I met him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not into it at all.
And it's just
Well,
like a little like
I thought Fatu was the type of guy who didn't like wearing boots and he didn't understand how they worked. Now he's wearing boots, no problem.
Dude, now you see why I fucking hate this. It's such a far departure from his original character. It makes
Well,
no sense.
they shouldn't have done it so close. They should have kept him off for a while if they were going to do
Yeah.
this.
Right, 100%, yeah.
Oh.
It's so stupid.
Wait, he was going to hit him in the nuts, but he thought smart. He's thinking positive.
Thinking
Instead, he's going to
positive, man.
lock him in a figure four leg lock. Charles Robinson's pushing him away.
Jack Doan.
Charles
It's
Robinson.
not Charles Robinson. Jack Doan.
I hate this Fatu. This Fatu sucks.
Well, I hope
think
Tony
Fatu
DeVito
sucks,
wins.
Yeah.
So if this Fatu is against like street gangs and stuff, that means that the gangsters need to come out.
Oh,
Set up 3 tables on the floor, and New Jack dives off the turnbuckles and puts him through it.
Yeah.
I'm here for that, man.
Fucking stretcher match.
Oh, Lawler's calling him Pudgy.
There's irony there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this sucks. This Fatu sucks.
I want the Rikishi where he's in a thong and he gives people stink faces.
No, I want fucking Samoan fucking Islander shit.
No, man. I want the one where it's I ran down Stone Cold Steve Austin and I'm still gonna wear a thong.
I did go out.
And you have to you should boo me
Because I don't dance anymore.
because I don't dance anymore and you see my disgusting ass.
I did it for
And then a diamond cutter. Hello, okay.
Bang.
Ace Crusher.
Self high five.
Oh,
What's it
shit,
doing?
look at these moves. Holy.
It's fucking Road Dog underneath there.
How
He's
many
shaking-
gimmicks is he stealing right now?
Well, he's shaking his fupa in there, and now he's going to do the fupa drop from the top rope. Here we go. And
oh,
He overshot it.
he sure did.
1, 2, 3.
That was a good splash off the top, though. It's just a bad gimmick, man. Fatu's a
Fuck
good
this.
worker.
Papa Dolly. What did that sign say?
It says this Fatu fucking sucks, and I
Here's
agree.
Farrah Fawcett ringside cheering for Fatu.
I'm gonna in my rebooking of WWF, I'm gonna make him my world champion.
Why
Someone
was
email us. PO
Fatu-
Box.
And then
Box
the
13,
heel
57.
turn will be that it's revealed that he's been a drug smuggler for the past 3 years.
Wait,
Why
send.
was Fatu wearing a fanny pack under his tights?
Oh my god.
Hey, you can send the WWF fundraiser donations because they're definitely going to donate it. They're definitely not going to take it for themselves.
All right. Well, okay. So I guess Todd Pettengill is gonna be doing he's gonna be talking to Gorilla Monsoon about something regarding SummerSlam.
That was the first time we've seen Gorilla Monsoon in a very long time.
A long time, yeah.
Here we are. It's me, Todd Pettengill.
Todd Pettengill he must have taken one of Jim Cornette's suits from his closet.
Yeah, but other than that, he's looking kind of normal.
Yeah, but if 90% of you's looking kind of weird,
Well,
August 27th. This is going to be a good Sunday coming up here. It's going to be SummerSlam.
Diesel
can't wait for this
defending
main
against
event.
King Mabel. Hell yeah.
I'm buying that. I'm buying the show. If that was the main event, I'd buy it.
What do you think they told Kevin Nash when he was like taking that picture?
So
Nash.
all you servants and wenches, bow down.
Do you like Moe's cardboard cutout fucking crown?
Well,
I
Mabel's
wish
ain't
that
much
there
better.
was like noticeable like creases in them. That way you could like tell it's like paper.
This shit
God, no.
sucks.
Don't worry. Like I said, this is the most we're ever going to hear Mabel talk in his entire career ever.
There's some kind of royal plan, and tonight's the first step.
Okay.
They
If your
really think
royal
Mo
plan, if your royal plan involves Mo, then
beating Diesel?
you're fucked. Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
Abort plan. Think of a new one.
You think they were like, "Hey Diesel, look sexy for this picture," and he's like, "All right, let me get my hair in my face a little."
I can do that.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Right-
so you'll remember before it was Shawn Michaels against Psycho Sid,
Oh yeah.
but now it's Shawn Michaels against Razor Ramon in a ladder match. Now there's real no context other than hey,
None.
these guys had a ladder match last year at WrestleMania. We'll do it again. Here's Gorilla Monsoon.
Well, what did they say? Did they say anything about why it's not Sid now? I missed it.
I think he's gonna kind of give us the reason right now.
Gorilla
okay.
Monsoon's like, "It's a happening here, Jess. We're here in Trump Plaza for WrestleMania 5." He's the interim WWF president. Yeah, because they fucking fired Jack Tunney's ass.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to give us a real reason, but you'll remember, Dallas, on the Observer Notes, how I noted all the matches, and Meltzer was like, well, this is going to be one of the worst work rate matches because Skip and Barry Horowitz was like the best match.
Hmm.
So they
Yeah.
likely changed it to Shawn and Razor because they're like, we have to have at least one good match.
That's no, that's a good point. So I get it, but then when that means we're not going to get the blow off unless they're going to put it to In Your House 3 maybe, which I guess would be fine.
He just announced that Alundra Blaze will be wrestling Bertha Faye.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay.
Was that
God
really the
damn
main point of
it.
this segment? Is like, hey, Gorilla, we need you to go on there. Yeah, ladder match, but also Lunger Blade's birthday. Cool.
Here we go. My main event: Bret Hart, Isaac Yankem, DDS.
Look at that picture of Kane in like a dress shirt.
No,
This
it's
is-
Bret Hart and Tom.
Yeah. That picture of Yankum is probably he's in Vince's office and they just told him the gimmick and they're like, "How happy are you?" And he's like, "So heavy that I'm a dentist."
Undertaker and Kama, finally. I feel like we've been waiting for that for 6 months.
Since like Royal Rumble, hasn't it?
Yeah, it literally feels like it's been
Yeah.
the
Or
entire time.
WrestleMania at the very
And there's been barely any promotion. It's just you
Yeah,
see
there's
the
been
creatures of the night at ringside.
Yeah.
You're in pain. I will then eat your flesh, and you will rest in peace when I shove the steak up to your asshole, and you will become Brian Knobs because your asshole will be so large.
No.
Oh no, we don't want
No, dude. No.
that.
No. Do you like how they spared no expense for the setting of that Undertaker promo? It was literally just in a dark room with like fake window lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. One of my favorite promos is an ECW promo where Taz is literally in a broom closet. It's awesome.
I like how they were usually shot in like the basement of the hotels they were staying at and shit.
No, it's in the basement of Paul Heyman's mom's house.
Well, yeah, like the jump cuts and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Okay, we're back to the arena, and it's very dark. I hope it's Techno Team 2000, but
We've seen them one time.
twice they were ringside.
Well, wrestling once.
Well, they're my favorite tag team in '95. So,
Yeah,
guys,
right.
Kama's in action next. Okay.
Thank God.
oh, what's this?
We're
From
getting
Hollywood, California.
260 gold dust.
Goldust is
260.
Really 260?
He gained a little extra weight.
Yeah. Kama getting the jobber entrance. He's already in the ring, but the music is playing.
Speaking
got
of
a-
thick,
Yeah, we got a little gold dust vignette there. That's what, our second or third one?
third, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. They started right after In Your House, I think, right? In Your House.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cruel creatures. Here's the same storyline we've been doing for 3 years. We just have a wreath at ringside, and that's supposed to scare you.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like, oh, who's Undertaker fighting? Oh, a big guy. Okay. Oh, do we want to overuse Undertaker on TV? No. Okay, Wreath.
Sid's on the phone. Yes, I am, Vince McMahon. I just threw out the last pitch of the game, and I'm ready to talk.
I just ran from left field to this payphone.
Let me tell you something about Gorilla Monsoon. He can't throw a softball as good as I can, and he ain't gonna snap his leg like I can. So just hold on tight, because I'm gonna show you guys some crazy shit at SummerSlam when I jump off that ladder and try to grab the belt. Sid, you're not in the match anymore. What do you mean? God damn it! Because I wanted the summer off doesn't mean I didn't want to wrestle at SummerSlam. Sid, you've been replaced. So Razor Ramon is now in the ladder match. Well, you know what, Mr. McMahon? You can kiss my ass.
Mr. McMahon.
That's shockingly almost exactly what he's saying.
I totally believe it. Oh, man.
He thinks that Shawn got himself out of the match.
Hey, did you know that Troy Haste was he's a two-time USWA Tag Team Champion.
Really?
He sure was, yeah.
What name does he also go by?
Phantom Sorrow. Phantom Sorrow.
That's a classic.
Kama just went with an armbar.
Of course he did.
I could see him making Undertaker submit to an armbar.
Well,
Yeah.
let me tell you something, because I just talked through this 2-minute match about how pissed I am, and Kama, I can't do it. So Kama just jumped out of the ring, and his fucking necklace flew off.
He was popped out his neck.
I like that Kama's got 2 mustaches shaved on the side of his head.
Yeah, he did.
That
How cool.
match sucked.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Warning.
You're a mark, man.
Response.
You want to fight? I don't have a daughter young enough for you, Jerry Lawler. But
Oh.
if you want to have a match, we could do it. We could still fight. But they're all too old for you.
Oh, God. Why is this being promoted right now?
Jerry Lawler and Shawn Michaels next week on Raw.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The Big Mouth.
Okay.
Next week, 9 p.m., 8 Central.
Why can't they just get over the Jerry Lawler shit and keep him at the fucking table?
Who knows? We're at 33 minutes and 45 seconds, and this appears to be the main event.
Oh, that was a cute little girl.
So if Sir Mo gets 13 minutes of action here, I'll be shocked.
Hey, do you guys want to buy this Shawn Michaels t-shirt? Look, it says all of his things on it. God's gift to women, to the mat, sexy boy. Michaels is in a
Vince, all these things on
category.
here are all the STDs that Shawn Michaels is cured from. You see right here, he had syphilis. The other one here is genital herpes. Yeah, so the cold sores are fine, though, so they're good.
That Shawn Michaels shirt sucks.
Oh, here you go. Do you want to buy this magazine that has a cage on it? We haven't seen a cage match in at least 8 months. So,
well, yeah, we did see. Didn't we see Tatanka and Luger in one?
oh fuck yeah, we did. Well, that wasn't that picture, so whatever.
Yeah, that was from SummerSlam '94.
This is stupid.
Yo, where's the King Long t-shirts? Vince is like, well, damn it. We had to take them down because the cops called me and said you were around a school again. So.
Here comes Big Cool Daddy.
It's like he said it the way Vince would say it too. Holy fuck.
Here comes Diesel.
Dallas been doing too many podcasts in a row, dude. Holy shit. Can't even take it.
We're watching WCW again tonight or what? Gordon Soley needs to come back out.
Oh, it was just so off the cuff, and then it just cut. The segment was over. It's like, oh, fuck. That was good. That was really good. I'll tell you what's not going to be really good is this next match here.
No, this is not going to be good.
It looks like Diesel needs to re-dye the old goatee.
No, see, this might be an unpopular opinion. I love gray Kevin Nash.
Well yeah, but...
gray when it's all gray.
Well, yeah, you got to start somewhere, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Like, all gray or short hair Kevin Nash is the way to go.
Well, when you're leading the new generation, you probably can't afford to have a gray beard.
Well, the new generation's dead at this point. Every new person they bring in sucks.
Every new person they bring in is 46 years old.
That's true. Mo's like, I got to tag in Mabel. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely don't like obviously dyed black haired Diesel.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
No, yeah. What are the chances that Mo gets significant offense here on Diesel?
Fucking zero.
No, it's gonna. Diesel will kind of work in. He'll let him punch him in the corner a little bit, and then he'll beat the shit out of him after.
I want Mo to put him in an abdominal stretch. That way he can look like a child hanging onto his father's leg. Like, come on, Dad. Can we go to the water park?
This is probably Mo's biggest match of his entire career, right?
Yeah, did you see this match or something? Because he's doing exactly what you said he would be doing. He's just beating him up in the corner with right hands.
He's pre-watched.
Yeah, I had to prep for the show, so I actually just watched this episode of Raw moments before we got on.
I knew it. Well, I don't know why you would torture yourself in watching it again.
Yeah, really.
If I were you, I would just keep notes and be like, I think we're at this point. Remember when this happened?
Or just pretend you were watching it, but you're reading it off your notes.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the Charlie Brown logo on Mo's tights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either. like a painted Easter egg.
Yes, 100%. It's
Oh,
like
and
the free stencil paper that comes in the package that nobody uses except like really little kids.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It's like when you leave paper out and it hits water and then it eventually goes brown, but it's like a squiggly brown. That's what it looks like.
Oh fuck! And it's gold and purple.
Yeah,
It's royal, brother.
Ugh.
Well, he's got a full diaper tonight. So Mabel forgot to change him before the match. So
He's got the Fatu going on.
yeah, he does. He's got a fanny pack on underneath.
A full diaper.
Diesel drops down Mo near the ropes for some reason because now he doesn't know what to do because he's too close to the ropes.
I thought he was gonna throw him outside the ring for a second.
He's like, God damn it, I'm gonna big boot it. Oh, I'm gonna do the Jeff Jarrett second rope move. What?
Oh, I hate that.
Well, he did it very awkwardly too. That wasn't good.
How much you want to bet that Mo sandbags every slam and pickup?
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the royal plan.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Just because he doesn't even know, not because he's like trying to screw Kevin Nash. That
was fucking bad.
Vince goes, that should be it. But then Mo dumps out of the ring after a really shitty ass big boot.
Well, he was going too slow. Nash got too close to him and like couldn't even get his leg up to kick him. Yeah, that sucked.
I hope this gets a Skinner Undertaker treatment, and then we can just assume that Sir Mo won.
Right. I don't know who on paper was like, yeah, this will be a good main event.
Bruce Pritchard.
Well, Mabel's out here now, guys. This is getting intense. I'm feeling a little nervous about what's going to happen to Diesel here. Diesel's like, Tim White, go shoot yourself. Come on, Mabel, let's fight.
Tim White, go shoot yourself. Oh my god.
And yeah, the cops called me and you were hanging around schools again. Holy fuck, dude. Then the segment's over.
Oh no, what's Mabel doing?
He's
Shawn Michaels coming out.
He's taking the long way around the ring, so Shawn has time to get down to the ring.
Yeah, he was right there. He went all the way around.
Shawn's out here now with his hat on. He's competing with Mabel's hat. It's a hat off.
For sure.
Oh, Diesel under the post. That's it. Mo's about to get a fucking
Tell
win.
me. There's no way. There's no way. I'm not even going to say it. There's no way.
You're not going to say it. I think Jean-Pierre Lafitte should come out and steal both their hats.
Look, it will continue next week. Oh, thank God. It's not next week.
Oh, my God, no.
Mabel's now holding his crown for some reason. He just took it off. He's holding it. He's like,
mad.
God damn it. Don't step on this cardboard crown I got from Boyga King. Let's go.
Mad. There's no way. There's just no way.
God damn it. King, you ready for this match? Okay, Mo, look at that. Oh, kick out. What a maneuver.
What a maneuver.
All right, I'm
got the chin lock of doom.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
I can't believe this match has gone this long. With fucking Mo, dude.
I think we got at least one more match after this, probably tag team action.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the main event there, buddy. It's almost 42 minutes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That sucks. I hope the rating's like a fucking 2-4.
A fucking dud.
I hope it's a 4.5.
It's like Bob was reviewing it, but he was really tired, so it's a dud. I don't care, dud.
Sometimes when I review stuff, I am tired. I am way more negative.
Yeah, I know you are. I know. How could you be positive about something when you're miserable?
Yeah.
I don't care, Dad.
I don't care.
Bob's sitting there reviewing it. He's like, fucking Mo's not fucking moving right. Guys, I'm getting pissed. It ain't happening tonight.
Doesn't even watch the rest of the fucking match. Just dud and then keeps going.
Keeps going,
yeah. Mo just missed an elbow drop that looked really shitty. So that's what's going on in the match here.
Well, it is Mo, so that shouldn't be a surprise.
Oh my God, a tilt-a-war head scissor. Oh, no.
No, it's a side slam for Diesel. That could be it, but he's going to stand up and do his fist thing. Where he's going to be like, yeah. Honk your horns.
Big cool daddy. No, he only wins with big boots now, apparently.
How many times did he hit a big boot in this match? Like 6?
Yeah.
Well, 2 at least, but the first one was really bad.
Yeah.
There it is. Play to the hard cam. Smart man. Mabel's like, how is this not working? Come on, Mo.
Holy fuck.
Okay. That was looking bad, but he got him up.
When Mo landed, it looked like he touched an electrical fence.
Diesel wins clean with the powerbomb, but Mabel attacks with a clothesline.
Where's Sean?
And a leg drop. There's Sean.
Finally.
Mabel beat Shawn Michaels into the ring.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Standing dropkick sends Mabel to the floor by Sean.
Yeah, Mabel just
Diesel's not about to do a standing dropkick.
Oh!
Well, Mabel catches Sean on a crossbody attempt, and he's losing his footing, and then rams Sean into the ring post.
That was so
close. Times. Oh, and it slams him on the ground. I thought he was about to go through the announce table.
So did I. That was really close.
Oh, here comes Diesel. Diesel's with an axe handle off the top rope.
He could have just snapped his knees backwards like that one backyard wrestler right there.
Oh, God.
He's doing lucha.
King Mabel holding his crown. I'm going to have a belt on here soon, too.
I tried to avoid watching that backyard video, but so many people shared it that
I had to watch it. I had watched it more than once, and I showed Kaylee and everything. Oh, it was bad.
What is this? New?
You haven't seen it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I ain't looking it up again. Bob, you do it.
I'm not.
Where did you see it? On Facebook?
Everywhere.
It went viral. This dude. I'll try to find it and send it to you.
It's recent?
Yeah, very recent.
Like within the last week?
Month.
Oh, yeah, then I haven't seen it.
This guy jumps off. He's taunting. It's backyard wrestling. Okay. This guy jumps off the middle rope. And he spins around. And I don't know how it happens, but he lands. And then his legs are just like, nope.
His legs bend backwards.
He double Sid Vicious himself.
No, it was his knees. It wasn't his like bone. It was his knees bent backwards and his legs like broke.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
Weird.
It's fucking nasty, dude.
Sean is up after getting absolutely destroyed by Mabel.
He's fine.
He's selling it though, which is good.
Well, Diesel kind of helped him up. It looks like they're gonna kiss and then have hot sex after the match, but
they're going to.
Very dead.
Oh, look, Sean's hobbling over to King, which seems like a bad idea after you're hurt.
He's gonna super kick him. Give me a break. Oh no. Jay Law is saying he's going to finish Shawn Michaels.
That's inappropriate.
Oh, I thought he was going to go over there and super kick him at the announce table.
Dude, you don't know. You've never seen wrestling before.
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
All right. That plays us out with the argument between King and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, so that's next week's episode will be Lawler and Shawn Michaels.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this episode took way longer than 45 minutes.
I didn't think that at all. I thought that went relatively quick.
Dallas is on mute, so.
Yeah, sorry. I thought it went pretty quick too. Actually, I was surprised when I looked and it was like 41. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, the tag title match was fine. Then the comedy match that was Sir Mo in a main event with Diesel was enjoyable, just for the sense of I could laugh.
I don't know if I was doing a lot of laughing as far as like the actual product goes. I think I was just kind of rolling my eyes. I was doing a lot of laughing from the shit you guys were saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just really, you put that's your featured main event, Mo?
Yeah, I agree with that.
There's really no excuse.
Well, the only reason why it's the main event is for the aftermath.
No, I know, but for me, there's no excuse for that. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know. No.
I would say that was an average show. Not too bad.
I agree with that. I don't think it was awful.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, it lacked, star power for one.
Had your world champion on it.
Yeah, but like...
And your tag champs.
And where's Ramon?
And Fatu.
I don't know. That wasn't bad. I don't think that was a bad show.
It had Fatu on it, comma.
Why doesn't Brett ever fucking wrestle? Ever?
He did. He just fought Hakushi the night after in your house. What are you talking about?
Yeah, for like the first time on Raw in like 2 months.
So what?
Like, what are you doing?
You can't overexpose the guy.
Well, that's your star.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird that the whole build with him and Isaac Yankem has been just vignettes of Isaac Yankem.
Just him.
Yeah. Brett hasn't commented on it once.
It's more or less King pulling the strings. So it's still Bret Hart and King.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So I don't know. It's just, fuck.
Yeah, I think that's kind of funny.
I'm interested to see Yankem in the ring. I mean, I assume his first match is just going to be at SummerSlam.
I believe so.
Yeah. No, that's definitely what's going to be. Because they want to hype you up that the dentist with the bad teeth is going to be able to have a decent match.
So that should be interesting. I'm way over the Yokozuna Owen Hart team. Like, dude, just enough with that. It's so stale. They don't do anything. Cornette cuts the same promo for him because they get no material to work with.
Yeah.
It's just so tired at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, for this week, why not just fucking put it on Ramon and Savio? Why not? Spice it up.
Savio would at least be my Intercontinental Champion right now.
Well, that's another thing. He should have won that.
Yeah.
And didn't.
The night after what? King of the Ring, right? He had a shot at it. I would have had him win it right there.
Sure. Why not? Why the fuck not?
Yeah. Just because Shawn doesn't need it.
Exactly. I think it takes away from Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
But
you can't try to elevate him and then revert him back to the Intercontinental Championship. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
At least not so quickly after doing the elevation.
No, maybe on the back nine, not on the fucking, he's going for main event status.
Yeah. It's like they're treating it like it's a par 5 for a golf analogy, and they just hit it into the bunker. And now he's going for a triple bogey on a par 5.
When it should have been a
hole in one on a par 3.
Yeah.
They just overcomplicate it. So
yeah, I don't know.
That's WWF 95 for you.
Yeah.
What can you do? They try to sit there and say, we'll create new stars. And if we really thought about it, we could probably make a decent list of things that they should have done to elevate guys
and make stars.
And then they just don't do it.
I think one of my best examples is you take a kid like 1-2-3 Kid, and yeah, sure, you make him an overnight sensation. That's great. But between injuries and middle of the road bookings and matches against guys who cannot work his style, and what do you have? 1-2-3 Kid is barely ever on the shows. Yeah. And when he is, what he's doing doesn't matter. There should be no reason why 1-2-3 Kid hasn't won an IC championship at least one time under his belt. And is like a focal point of your shows. Because who else is wrestling like 1-2-3 Kid? Nobody.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's just one example.
Yeah, I don't understand why he hasn't been on either, though. That doesn't make any sense because he's like a good worker, and they're just like, meh. Unless it's just because he got injured a couple times with those concussions, and they just trying to tone him down a little bit. But
I'll give him that he's kind of derailed for different reasons. But at the same time, dude, if he's healthy, you need to work him in anytime you fucking can.
No, but I wonder how much it hurts him that in your house he lost to Rhodey clean, and then Rhodey left the company 45 minutes later.
Well, and that's the thing too. Yeah. I don't know. I just think WWE has made very bad talent investments in the last year. Very bad.
Yeah.
Like, why did we think of a position like King Kong Bundy's? Somebody else you could have put in that position who's young and hungry and ready to go. And you could have made a star with Ted DiBiase as his manager. Instead, You brought the guy who main evented WrestleMania fucking 2, King Kong Bundy. I mean, come on. It just makes no sense. Bam Bam's another guy. Yeah, he's not super young, not an up-and-comer, no-name, but he could easily be a bigger star than he is. Easily. Yeah. And again, for literally no reason, he's not. Because of either booking or backstage shit or whatever it is, but again, that's just another bad investment. Adam Bomb.
Yeah.
Why wasn't he a fucking main eventer? Has the look, the size, the ability, the charisma. Not a great talk.
Virgil.
Well, that's where you lose me, but
come on, Virgil.
I don't know. It's just, and then they put all this time and energy in a guy like Quang, or a gimmick like, fucking Bastion Booger, who's getting all this TV time. And just random fucking garbage where it's going to lead nowhere. And they know it's going to lead nowhere.
Well, I think their big problem is they had a feeling that every wrestler needed to have an occupational job.
It does seem like that.
Well, I think
it's a bit of a stretch.
Well, and I think maybe the reason they do that is to come up with maybe it's easier writing wise. Like, oh, what is a dumpster guy going to do? Well, of course he's going to hit him with a trash can. You know what I mean? Oh. To make it easier on themselves so they can be on lazy autopilot. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, but you know what? I definitely prefer the more cartoony era of 91, 92, where they're cartoon characters essentially. This era is more like you're thinking, who would win in a fight, my eye doctor or my trash man?
Right.
I don't know. Meanwhile, it's who would win in a fight, a dinosaur or a lion? You're gonna have more creative freedom with the dinosaur versus the lion than what would my eye doctor blind my trash man with teardrops or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
What would happen?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just nothing is translating well.
Could you imagine a heated debate at your lunch table? No, dude, no. The gym teacher could definitely kick the science teacher's ass. What are you talking about? And I can prove it to you on Monday Night Raw.
When Skip faces the fucking Isaac Yang.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's not good. It's programs that are not compatible.
No.
And the things that are most over are people that are very far departed from that. Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, Diesel, Bret Hart.
Well, Diesel does have a occupational job. He's a truck driver.
Yeah, but it's a loose interpretation.
Yeah, but it's kind of a truck driver.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Vince booked it what if a truck could wrestle? He's not going to be the truck driver. He's going to be the truck.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, I know. That's what they're going for.
Yeah, I think he gets kind of a pass, but really everybody else, there's no excuse.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. All right. Well, I don't know what else you guys had for this episode. I thought it was an average show. Not too bad. It kind of continued things on in a positive way. So,
which is good because it didn't feel like a wasted episode.
No,
I don't like that we didn't see Sid. We just heard him over the phone.
I kind of like it.
That we just heard him
because I can envision him at a payphone.
Yeah,
just screaming into it, putting more quarters into it, saying, I need another minute and a half so I can yell at Vince McMahon for taking me out of the Intercontinental title match at the pay-per-view.
Well, yeah, I don't think he...
Oh, my God.
He doesn't need to be at everything. So I think, every show like that, I think that this was a good use for this. Now, I'm sure when we do see him, he's going to be pissed and he's going to start, beating the shit out of people. So, I don't know. I'm okay with it.
I don't know. Here's my thing and why I don't like it. Okay, what is the thing that realistically gets Sid booked on a show?
His size, his look.
The way he looks.
Yeah.
right? So if he's over the phone, how effective is it really? Because he ain't a good talker.
Yeah.
He ain't talking me into the building.
You
If
say
he's
that
standing
though.
in the ring.
You
Yeah.
say that though, but what's more memorable, Sid's promos or Sid's matches?
Well,
I think
Not-
in general,
I think
not
in general,
95, dude. Come on. No.
I don't know, man.
No. Name me a memorable Sid Vicious 1995 promo.
The one where he was giving us a history lesson.
Mm,
Oh yeah, that was funny.
mm. I don't
And
know.
the one where he was like, let me restart. And I'm sorry, pal, we're live. And he's
Listen,
like, oh,
that wasn't
okay,
even shown.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
buddy.
kick your butt.
Wasn't even shown.
Yeah, that'd be a good one though.
So yeah, I don't know. I think maybe you guys are being a little too easy on this episode, but I'll let you
I
have
think you're being too harsh.
maybe.
You're just so used to being negative. We could watch WrestleMania 17 right now, and you'd be like, that show sucked.
I think WrestleMania 17 is overhyped, and I'll say that on the fucking record.
Okay, well, that is going to conclude this episode then, because you're clearly delusional.
I'm gonna say it right now.
What's your favorite WrestleMania then, you son of a bitch?
Ooh, dude, I have no idea. I have kind of a weak spots for like, I don't even know. I like 19. Yeah, I like 19 a lot.
19's all right.
I even kind of like 20.
20 is good.
I have a really big soft spot for 20 because that
Yeah.
was the first WrestleMania I ordered with Austin, as a matter of fact. So for me, WrestleMania 20, that whenever I think of like, I'd have to really think about it. But if you're
I
like,
know.
you have 5 seconds to think favorite WrestleMania, I'd say probably 20.
I think I'd say 19.
Well, 17's mine. There's no question about it. But those are good ones as well. I mean, 19 and 20 are good.
18's good. 18's really good.
18's okay.
Rock Hogan, dude? TLC? Come on.
18 doesn't have TLC.
It doesn't?
No.
It just has Rock Hogan?
It has Rock Hogan, Taker, Flair, Jericho, Triple H.
Oh, then yeah, 18's not very good.
Yeah, it's like
Who has TLC? 17 has TLC.
17 has TLC.
Yeah.
Austin, Rock, Taker,
Yeah.
Triple H.
Hardcore match
Yeah, Angle and Benoit.
on Angle. I don't know. I think I like 19 the most. That's the one that jumps out. Like Jericho, Shawn,
Yeah,
and Rock, Austin, Brock, Kurt.
right. Rock Austin, though, from 17 is better than 19. So,
Yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
just wanna throw
19
that
I'm
out
going
there.
with. I'm dying on that hill.
Yeah, well, I don't think anybody will agree with you on that one. So, WrestleMania, I would give you WrestleMania 20 before I give you WrestleMania 19.
Really?
20 is good.
20 is good.
20 because that's another one that I ordered, and watching Benoit win the title after fucking years of rooting for that guy to win one,
Yeah.
and seeing him make Triple H tap out, I was like, fuck yeah. And you have Undertaker's return against Kane, which is a throwback to 14.
I remember watching the main event of WrestleMania 20 with Dallas, and it was like, dude, there's no way that Benoit's winning. So who do you think is going to win, Shawn or Triple H?
Yeah.
And then this fucking dude wins, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
Chris Benoit won? I remember being really surprised.
Yeah. That is a good show. It was Cena winning the U.S. title to start it.
Yeah.
It's a good show. But, if we ever were to get to that, we're about, 9 years away. So the sooner we end this episode, the sooner we can get to WrestleMania 20.
Listen, dude, after WCW closes, so does iGoPod. We ain't doing
over.
that shit.
It's
Yeah.
over.
What the fuck?
It's over from there.
iGoPod covering 2004. Get
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck
Hey,
out
you
of
never
here.
know.
Yeah, I doubt it. There's no way. That's funny. We say no way, and then like 15 years from now, we're gonna cut back to when we're like, we ain't doing that, and it's gonna be like Bob's 42, and he's talking about WWF 2004 on iCopilot. It'd be great.
Well, and to be fair, we said no way about the Monday Night Wars. So
Yeah, you're right.
you know, here we are 3 years later.
That's right. All right. Well, the next episode for us is August 14th. And then we have August 21st. And then it's SummerSlam in 1995. Be sure also to check out the WCW bonus episodes. Uncensored 95 is for sure released at this point. Maybe even Slamboree, but if not Slamboree will be out quite soon after this one is published. But in the meantime, hope you guys are surviving quarantine. Share us around with all your wrestling friends if you think that we're enjoyable. Leave us a review on iTunes or Spotify or wherever the hell you listen to it. And I'm looking forward to the Monday Night Wars era and even more discussion from there. So until next week, for Austin Skinner and for Dale Scriddly, I am Bob Conley Jr., and this has been IcoPod.
You gotta hear it.